Tesla stock is about to record a groundbreaking surge in its price, and it's all because of the Cybertruck, Tesla's most ambitious and controversial project yet. In this video, we'll show you why Cybertruck could be a big launch for Tesla, and how it could be a sign for its investors and fanboys. A time to load up on more Tesla shares and await the moment of unexpected turnaround.
But it's still got more than enough to have a good time with. And because we're on a street, I keep looking over my shoulder so we don't get run over. But anyways, let's go and have a ride in the Cybertruck. Okay, so here I am on in the Cybertruck with everybody. We're kind of moving out. Over here to my left, you can see the Cyber Factory, and we're headed. Basically, we're gonna. I don't like that. I can't see out of that rearview mirror anymore. But I turn this on, and now I can see perfectly well. So anyway, let's just have a look at the inside here. You can see the screen is similar to some of the other Tesla screens. The rear view mirror is missing. You've got a camera, and I wiped it off, but it's kind of foggy, miserable, mud all over the place. So that's kind of like the deal over there. If we turn on the turn signals, so I'm going to turn this one on, and you can see that my view is perfect out of the camera, but not so good out of the wing mirror here. This handles like a dream, and it is not on self-driving. I'm doing my own driving, and as you can see, it holds steady, obviously, and that's because I don't have a direct feedback from the rack, what would normally be the rack. Now you got an electric motor. But at the end of the day, it handles really well. I almost never have to do much in the way of turning. Even in the parking lot was just a dream. Holy man, this is a big boat, and having it swing around as easily as it did actually caught me basically unawares. I almost thought I was going to bang into something. So the first couple of seconds there, you've got to get used to the fact that this is got a really tight turning radius, which I think is going to help out in parking lots. This has got more visibility than any car I've ever. Actually, the only other one that even came close is a minivan. I cannot believe the visibility in this vehicle.
There are a few reasons why the Cybertruck is going to be a game changer for Tesla and its investors. Tesla's been making headlines with its futuristic Cybertruck, and many experts claim that this truck can outperform conventional trucks in a plethora of ways. But does the Cybertruck launch actually have an impact on Tesla's stock? And does it make Tesla stock a buy? This is a question that many investors and analysts are asking, and in this video we're going to answer some of these questions, so stay with us as we navigate these moments of discovery.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about things that I think are a little more interesting and definitely have an advantage over everybody else. And the first one on my list is the going from 12 volts to 48 volts. Now, I know that people don't really understand this stuff, and I think that sometimes graphically it's better if I show things. So let's have a look at what I would get if I was using a 12 volt system. Okay, now this is just representative. This is what I would have to use normally with a 12 volt system. This is what I would use for a 48 volt system. Have a look at the difference there, and you'll see why it is a good idea to move from 12 to 48. So let's talk a little bit about what happens when I start fooling around with two things. This is the first, which I'm really excited about, but then there's another one. So when I was, no matter what company I've ever worked with, I tried to push multiplexing. Now, multiplexing has some issues. What Tesla has done is gone to an Ethernet ring, a ring that goes all the way around the car, and basically inside that ring, it communicates with the rest of the vehicle. So in essence, I lose an awful lot of wire harnesses with this Ethernet ring and localized communication. What does it do for me? Well, it does increase speed. and it reduced cost. But let's have a look at what a normal harness would look like. Here's one right here. And tragically, that's the other side. Okay, so what does that really and truly mean if I go to 48 volts? Now, there are some power lines on here. Power lines are usually in orange. But in essence, we're looking at a 73% weight reduction in going to 48 volts and also the 800 volt system. Both those systems combined with the Ethernet ring gives Tesla a 78% reduction in weight. What about the cost? Well, I just showed you some wires here that one is 4 times bigger than the other. Copper is what costs. So the weight goes down, the cost goes down, the efficiency goes up, and the speed of the product, the speed of the electricity moving and communicating and doing whatever it has to do is also gone up. So let's think on this because it's kind of ponderous. What else does it enable? Well, if I can trade the weight that I can get rid of, becoming more efficient using 48 volts, what else can I do with it? Well, I can do the 800 volt charging system. And of course, everybody probably knows now that we have, or Tesla has, dual direction charging. So they can suck juice in, but they can also now power your house and another car if you need to.
Tesla has received over 1.3 million pre-orders for the Cybertruck, which shows a strong interest from consumers and businesses. This truck is inarguably one of the most anticipated EVs in the market, and it promises to challenge the dominance of traditional truck makers like Ford. The Cybertruck has several features and advantages that make it a formidable rival for the Ford F-150, which was the best-selling vehicle in the US for over 4 decades. Simply put, the Cybertruck is here to change the story completely. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. In the years since the Cybertruck reveal, Elon Musk has slowly dripped out a few little details about the truck, and it's now ready to hit the market. And it has been the subject of every conversation. To know how much the Cybertruck can really affect the Tesla stock, let's take a look at its potential market performance. And to do this, we've got to compare it to things like the Cybertruck and compare the Cybertruck with strong competition like the Ford F-150 truck. So let's dive in, but before we do, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe and turn on post notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. There are many factors that could affect the performance of a truck in the market: its price, design, features, technology, and customer preferences. The Cybertruck has a lot of competitive advantages, making it a formidable force in the truck market. For one, the Cybertruck has a futuristic and angular design that makes it stand out from other trucks, and it features a stainless steel exoskeleton that is supposed to be bulletproof and resistant to dents and corrosion. This truck boasts impressive performance numbers for its class, and it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in as little as 2.9 seconds with the tri-motor version, which is faster than most sports cars. Also, the Cybertruck has garnered so much demand that it seems to be the only truck that makes sense in the market right now. This is a truck that's got several innovative features that enhance its utility and versatility, and that's the reason why several experts are speaking so highly of it. According to Ivan Drury, an automotive analyst for the car shopping website Edmunds, the Cybertruck is a vehicle that competes against everybody and nobody. Likewise, Carl Burr, an executive analyst for IC Cars, has said that if Tesla can redefine what a pickup truck can look like and who it can appeal to, then it's going to be a huge winner in the market. The analyst also noted that for years, this lucrative market has played by strict rules for design, capability, and features to placate an extremely loyal customer buying base, and only a disruptor like Tesla can change that playbook. He's also said that this is going to be an extremely disruptive moment for what's normally a very stable and conservative segment of the automotive market. He also added that it's going to be Tesla's take on a pickup truck, which is enough on its own, and competitors should be very wary of that. In the words of Carl Brauer, Tesla is likely to create a new entry for the pickup truck market and an entirely new buyer for that market too, attracting rabid Tesla fans who've never owned a pickup truck before, as well as flashy buyers who want to be on the cutting edge. Think about the Hummer of the 2020s. Creating a crazy-looking car makes a new set of buyers that's similar to what Hummer did with SUVs in the 90s. Hummer was a giant impractical vehicle, with a tank-like design that became a ubiquitous status symbol. It also previously turned a utilitarian SUV segment into a space where car companies could still attract enthusiasts and luxury-minded buyers. In that same way, the Cybertruck's going to let people live out a new bizarre dream of what their vehicle can be. Simply put, just as Ivan had previously noted, the Cybertruck is going to be the Hummer of the 2020s. We think that the Cybertruck will be a big competitor for companies like Ford because it offers a unique design, superior performance, and advanced features that appeal to truck buyers.
Exactly. Tesla does not enjoy the first mover advantage for an EV truck. They're not the incumbent. So, it's upon them to make the case to consumers who are considering a Ford F-150 Lightning or considering a Rivian to instead buy the Cybertruck. The design, while it's pretty polarizing, may win some customers who like the different design versus classic trucks. But then the performance specs, I think Tesla really wanted to make sure that they were leading the pack as far as the fast acceleration and the heavy towing that can really win the case that this is a truck worth buying.
Aside from Cybertruck, though, there's a few other factors that could influence Tesla's stock price in the future, positively and negatively. One is the market in China for Tesla and its expansion plans. Tesla is one of the largest and fastest growing markets for EVs, and Tesla has been performing well in the country despite the trade tensions and the pandemic. The automaker sold over 200,000 vehicles in China in the first 10 months of 2023, and it is building a new factory in Shanghai to increase its output and lower costs. Tesla also plans to launch new models like the Y and Cybertruck in China as well, and also expand its charging network and service centers. Another catalyst will be Tesla's innovation and diversification. Tesla is not only a car maker but a leader in battery tech, solar energy, and autonomous driving. The automaker is constantly innovating and developing new products and services like Cybertruck, Semi, the Roadster, Solar Roof, Powerwall, and full self-driving. Tesla also aims to become a provider of mobility solutions such as the Tesla Network, which could enable car sharing, ride-hailing, and robotaxi services. These initiatives could create almost entirely new revenue streams and growth opportunities for Tesla investors. And it could also enhance the value and customer loyalty too. Overall, we think that the Cybertruck launch could be a game changer for Tesla, and it could open up a new and lucrative market for electric trucks and showcase Tesla's innovation and vision. The truck benefits from Tesla's leadership in battery technology, software, and autonomous driving, and it will also leverage Tesla's brand loyalty, innovation, and quality to maintain its edge over the competition. The Cybertruck will likely attract new customers who are looking to buy a new futuristic trucking experience, as well as existing Tesla fans who want to expand their electric truck and vehicle collection. Do you think the Cybertruck will be able to compete with things like the Ford F-150? Let us know, and if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there!